Good evening, friends. So, we are live and we are again coming up with a new episode of Skill Connect Inspiring Journeys. We shall wait for a few seconds before we start the session. A few more seconds before we start the session so that let people join in. Okay, so I think we are good to go and let us start the session. So, good evening, friends. A warm welcome to you all. And yes, we are here again with a new episode of Skill Connect Inspiring Journeys. At Skill Connect, we have curated all the sessions like Inspiring Journeys, Friday live sessions, Employability series, Skill Done with a specific purpose, and that is creation of value for the members from all the episodes. Because we invite our guests from variety of sectors. We have a mission of creating 1 lakh women entrepreneurs by the end of the year 2022. So it is our constant endeavor to create platform and give tools to all women entrepreneurs so that their entrepreneurial journey becomes beautiful with us. One such tool to protect a business is understanding of patents, copyrights, trademark, design, and geographical indication. For people like us, it is very difficult to understand the difference between these or to even realize their importance. But if we want to protect our business, our content, our ideas, etc., it is very important that we can't avoid them but understand how these are applicable to us. For this, we have an expert today who is an IPR attorney, Government of India. So let us listen all this and much more directly from Dr. Ushoshi Guha. Welcome, ma'am, and I'm going to add ma'am to the stream. So I am very happy that Advocate Gauri Chandran ma'am is also there with us today. I'm also adding her to the stream.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome, ma'am. Welcome, Ushoshi ma'am.
Thank
Welcome,
you.
Gauri Chandran ma'am.
Hello.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
So, ma'am, it is our privilege that you accepted the invitation and took out time for this live interview. Before we start, I want to introduce Dr. Ushoshi Guha, ma'am. Ma'am is PhD in law and education. She's been awarded in 1990 this PhD. She is also MSc Mathematics, LLB, LLM, MBA IT and Marketing, Master of Human Rights, Faculty of Law, MEd, Teacher Education, Educational Management Research Methodology, PG in Cyber Law. She has more than 15 years of experience in the field of intellectual property law. She has patents filed and registered more than 82, trademark filed and registered more than 100, designed, filed and registered more than 50, copyright filed and registered more than 300. She has she has been involved in prosecution of patent, trademark and design applications in almost all jurisdictions in India. In addition to prosecution, has wide experience in opposition and litigation in the field of intellectual property law. She is on the panel of IPR Cell as advisor to more than 5 universities and deemed to be universities. She is also on the panel of MSME IP Incubation Cell. She is on the roll of IPR Cell in more than 8 Government of India offices. So, welcome, ma'am. And there is a lot more to say about her. But first, let us listen from her. And above all, we just came to know that she was my teacher, maths teacher, when I was in 10th standard. So I think that is
Such
35
a
years
coincidence.
ago. So, ma'am, welcome once
Yes.
again. And it is our privilege that you have taken out time for us.
So am I happy today? The all pleasure is mine. Yeah. So do I start?
Yes,
Should I
yes, ma'am.
start? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
We are
So,
here. Yes. Will there be a question or should I introduce the subject?
ma'am, you can introduce the subject and then we can ask the questions.
Right. Okay. Friends, I believe that all of you are so near to my heart, and all Indian women, they are always full of ideas and actually economic system, the way they know to drive it, because in all our management studies, always there is a mention that Indian women are best of the managers. So from that I'm starting. Friends, I am coming to a particular term, intellectual property, IP, intellectual property. In Hindi, Marathi, nowadays the translation has come as Bodhik Sampada, but it is intellectual property. Friends, what is property? Property is something that we can keep. Property is something which we look forward that in exchange of it, we get some value. Okay, like house is a property, your car is a property, your farmland is a property, your gold is a property. Okay, these are all tangible properties. That means you can see them, you can touch them. But the moment the car is your property, it is your property, my car. It has a particular number. The registration is on my name. So it is my property. No one else can claim that it is their property. I focus on the word. The moment it is my property, that means I have exclusive right over it and others do not have any right. So here it comprises of two things. Number one, I have my exclusive right and others cannot unnecessarily use it. They cannot have any claim over it. I can use my property as I wish. If it is my house, I can live in it, I can bring my own sister or friends onto it, or I can lock it for 1 month and then come back again. Similarly, like house, like your car, like your gold ornaments, similarly, whatever is in your mind, brain, intelligence, that is also property. For example, you have ideas. With best of the ideas, you create something. Something means best of the ideas. You create what? I have an idea to make a washing machine. Or I have an idea to make a utensil washing machine or gadget. How this idea is yours, and this idea, when translated into some device or some gadget, then also, because your idea has led, your idea has carried to make that gadget. So
Yeah.
that gadget becomes your property.
Okay.
How to, and when it is that property, it is known as intellectual property. Because the idea has come out of your mind, and that is translated and converted onto some gadget. The registration would be done in your name, and you will have exclusive right over it, and then it is known as patents.
Yes.
Supposing at this moment, is there any question? If anyone wishes to put a question?
Not really, ma'am. People are joining in still.
Yeah,
So, ma'am,
yeah, yeah,
when we start any business, there
right.
is always a doubt in the mind that what is the patent, what is design. Suppose I
Yeah,
am into some manufacturing, then what is
uh-huh.
design, trademark, copyright. So there is a confusion. So
I'm
if you
telling
can,
us.
yes. So if you can actually tell us that what it is and why it has to be copyrighted, or why we have
Yeah,
to actually what are the requirements for the same. So can we go, because there are questions which are coming in,
ha,
like
ha.
we can have a segregation, like first we will talk about patents,
Yeah.
like
So
what is
that's what
patent.
I'm coming to. Yeah. So
Ma'am, what
like,
is patent? What is the requirement of patent? And suppose
yeah.
I have an article like masala or
Mm,
art and craft. If
mm.
I manufacture or if I create that, can it be patented?
Yeah,
So
madam.
and
Now
why do I
for
need a
this,
patent?
why do you need a patent? Yeah, it is. Why did I give you the example of a house, the property? Because
Yeah.
the house should. I'll just share some slides, madam. I'm just
Yes, yes.
sharing some slides.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Just a moment. Yes. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. I'm showing. Yeah. Intellectual Property Rights, IPR. This
Yeah.
is produced using human intellect, which has commercial value. I wish
Hmm.
to draw your attention to this word commercial value. That
Yeah.
is, like if you have invented something or come up with something new, of which you are like just now you said, एक did my sound. Like you have invented something or you have come up with some masala. ठीक है?
Yes.
Huh? So masala contains some contents. ठीक है? Why
Yeah.
is your masala special? Your masala is special. You have produced it. Your masala is special because there is, you have added, say, content A plus content B plus special proportion of content C plus special proportion of content D. आपने
Yeah.
मसाले में नए नए चीजें स्पेशल प्रोपोर्शन में डाली तो वो अच्छा लगा और ये proportion has come up from where? From your intelligence, skill. So from
Right.
your intelligence, this masala has come and it has some commercial value.
Right.
When it has the commercial value, it is your intellectual property. But then, ये जो proportion you have made, 20% hang, 10% of something, another 30%, one spoon of something else, they are all intangible in nature. Because the
Right.
proportion has been adjusted in your mind. Okay,
Yeah.
when the proportion is adjusted in mind, it becomes intellectual property. So your masala can get a patent. Patent.
Okay.
Now I'm coming to my next slide. Look here. What are the types? There are so many types of IPR: trademark, copyright, patent, industrial design, geographical indication. Usually, these 5 types of IPR exist. Right
Ma'am,
now,
ma'am,
yes,
one more
yes,
question
right,
that is coming to my mind. So
right,
because of this pandemic, many people are selling their products online.
right.
So if I want to sell my product online, do I require a patent for that?
You require a trademark. You
Okay.
require a trademark. Is it visible?
Yes.
You require the trademark. Why? I'll be explaining one by one, if at all it is needed. But then this Amazon, I am on the list of Amazons. This Amazon, it requires trademarks. Then why trademark? That means, have you registered with a IPR office? Because IPR office, it properly examines what is your product, when was it made, is
Yeah.
it in the market, what is the quality. So trademark only takes care of branding.
Okay.
Copyright takes care of copyright and related rights. They take care of what is written, what are the directions. Patent
Okay.
takes care what is the inside part.
Okay.
Sorry, I cut. Correct. Then
Ma'am,
patent.
ma'am, your
Yes,
presentation is not visible.
it is not visible. Okay, 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 okay. Ah, okay.
शेयर्ड निकल गया इसका.
Share.
Now,
Now, now
Yes.
I am visible, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it is visible.
Yes, yes, yes.
So,
Now,
ma'am,
see,
I will not
yeah.
disturb. I will not disturb you. You can carry on with the presentation. It will be
No, no,
much
madam,
more
this
better.
is no disturbance. You have to ask, I believe. Then only all of us would get interest and we come to know. It was a
Yes. Yes.
very good example of masala.
Yeah.
All of us can remember masala. Okay? Masala,
Yes.
if it is a masala, what happens? In masala, there are ingredients. There are ingredients. ठीक है? Those ingredients put together, that can be patented. Then
Yeah.
you prepare a packet. On the packet, there is a brand. Suhana, Kepro, that brand is trademark. Then
Okay.
coloring, then what is written on the ye, that it is ISI brand or it has some other mark also, that is copyright. Industrial design. See, in design,
Okay.
right from the packet only, you know that, okay, this brand is coming from the packet. I'll show you some examples. So, design, there are examples. Geographical indication, there are examples. So, should I
Ma'am,
take patents? Yes, yes,
ma'am,
yes.
one more question is coming up. So,
Huh.
what is the tenure of patent and can it be
Yeah.
renewed? I mean,
Huh. Now, patents cannot be renewed. Patents tenure is 20 years from the date of
oh,
filing.
okay.
Trademark can be renewed. Copyright can be renewed.
And what is the
Design,
tenure of copyright and trademark?
trademark tenure is 10 years, but renewable.
Okay.
Copyright tenure is lifetime.
Okay.
Lifetime. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Patents. Yes.
Ma'am, if I find my patent is used by someone else without my knowledge, and
Yeah.
what can I do, and can I get a legal protection? Because these days there are
There
so
is
many
a
things.
legal protection. There is why there are so many separate categories. Legal protection, trademark act is there, ACT Act. There is a
Okay,
legal protection under trademark act. Under that act, it would go to trademark. What do I say? Appellate board. Appellate board, if it is not existing, it would go to High Court, or you can go for alternate dispute resolution. Advocates are there. Advocate Roshali is in your team. She would be too.
okay. So, ma'am, what is that we are seeing on the screen? Indus something.
Industrial design.
Industrial design. Huh.
Okay, industrial design. Okay.
I'm yet to come to that. Huh? So, trademarks. Now, I'm just passing over. See, look at this. What is this? You can see a handset. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
This handset has all IPRs. This handset, the inside components, etc., they'll go in patents. How does it look? It would be the design, a particular design. You come to know what is the brand. Samsung. iPhone. So,
Yeah.
design, you come to know that is external. Friends, you know, the inside components can be patented, and outside one, the components, the outside goes under industrial design. So, such that in everything, there is an external cover and the internal. Internal components will be your patented. External look, how does it look externally? That would go under design. iPhone, that
Okay.
iPhone word, that will be trademarked. iPhone, Apple, that is the
Oh,
trademark. All IPRs are there. Huh? And then all those algorithm, etc., they go under copyright. This algorithm, it's written on the right side, on the left side, how it is written. Smartphone app, the
yeah.
brochures, they are all copyrighted. This
Okay.
brochure, they are all copyrighted. So the moment you have some article, some object, you just have to see how many IPRs I can secure. More
Hmm.
number of IPRs you can get, you get the protection more. This Apple
Okay.
iPhone, this is totally protected. Nobody has ever tried to copy it, madam.
Okay. Okay. And
These are the protections.
what would be the legal charges if someone tries to copy this IPRs?
Ha. In that, legal charges, they mount so high. Just today, I got that some the penalty of the other side, one who has copied, that runs to crores. That runs
Oh,
to crores.
oh
Yeah.
my God.
Amul wins its first trademark violation case outside India. Amul.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody was violating outside India, Amul. And
Okay.
Amul wins its first, today itself it has come, trademark case. And can you imagine the compensation runs into hundreds of millions of dollars.
Wow.
Amul is
That
getting.
that is okay. Amul is getting. So that is very interesting.
That is interesting. Similarly, if it is Sonali like iPhone, huh?
Yeah.
S
Yeah.
phone, S dash phone, S stands
Yeah.
for Sonar, huh?
Yeah.
Sonali
Yeah.
phone, and you have a logo, nice. You have
Yeah.
protected the logo.
Yeah.
Nobody can copy the logo. Instead of
Okay.
capital S, nobody can use small s. If they copy the logo, you go to the court, you get the compensation.
Okay.
The design of the phone, how it looks, if somebody doesn't give the logo, but design remains the same,
Yeah.
and copies it, go to the court, you get back. So this is a
Yes.
protection. IPR is a protection. And in design too, there are so many examples that I would be loving to show you.
Yeah. Ma'am, we are getting so many nice comments for you. So Dr. Mitali More, she is saying that listening to you is a treat, ma'am. I have been teaching
Oh,
this IPR concept since 8 years. But now
oh,
when I listen to you, the difficult concept is explained so easily by you. So we are
Arre.
getting very nice comments.
No, yeah, at the same time, I must get some questions also. You have
Yes,
given
yes.
questions.
Ma'am, actually, there are so many questions that people have already asked me.
लाल भाजी
लाल भाजी शिजलेली आहे का?
नाही.
अशीच कोटिंग
आणि
Ma'am,
कांदा. Yes,
ma'am, if
I,
you can tell us what do you exactly mean by design? Because
okay,
everyone often
I'm
don't
coming
know
to the
what's
design. Yeah. I'm coming to design. Here, design. I can. Industrial design. Friends, see, in design actually it protects what? Shape, configuration, pattern,
okay,
composition of lines and colors, which is
okay.
applied. Like I've given the front view, side view, top view, perspective view of a car.
Oh,
Okay, how does it appear? Again, I'm telling you, how does it look? So, inside components put together, the machinery and all, they get a patent. How does it look from outside? The pattern, the shape, the composition of lines. Just look how the lines are composed in this card. Just see composition, one line, another
yes,
line. Okay,
yes.
composition. So you protect all. If some
Okay,
other company comes up with a front view with lines copied from it, go to the court, not
okay,
for infringement. You get back your rights. So as soon as you come up with some new item, item, you have to
okay.
decide that which parts are your new brain or new outputs or outcomes of your intellect.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am,
So
ma'am,
this,
that,
yes. Uh,
yes, ma'am, please continue.
If anything, see, the safety pin, all women are fond of safety pin. A miserable safety pin lying down. Can you see? Safety pin.
Yes.
And all of us know safety pin is most neglected. At the same time, safety pin is most useful. We want to hide, but we keep
Perfect.
in stock. How we keep it in a stock?
Yes.
Just think of it. How many patents it has? It has more than 140 patents.
Oh
The
my
person who
goodness.
was holder of the patents became very fortunate. He made fortune.
This is really interesting. I mean,
And
we
then
never heard of this.
I'll tell you another thing, another interesting thing about safety pin. Don't you think, my friends, all of you who are here, don't you think there are different size, shape, pattern, color of safety pins available in the market? Yes. So many other types of safety pins available in the market. ठीक है? The machinery is same. The top, the fastener, the curl, they are little different. They all go under design because major patents remain same. Patent is material of that wire of the safety pin. Material
Oh,
of the head. See, material of the head, that is the top part. That
correct.
many times can be segregated. It comes out. That material
Right.
is different. This material is different. All those material, they go under patent. But how
Yeah.
does it look? How does
Very
it look?
simple. Very
Very
simple.
simple. So that is protected by design.
Okay. Wow, ma'am. I mean, you explained it so beautifully. Very simple.
These are the simple things. Now, look at my friend Raki is with me. She's asking me to show the bottles that are here. Look at the bottles. All the bottles, the containment is only water. ठीक है?
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
shape, size of the bottle is different. You
Yeah.
can identify the what is the brand from the shape and size. So
Right.
what happens? Some brands, they have their particular design also protected.
Yeah. Ma'am, there is one
So,
question which is coming up.
right? Very good. Very good. Yes.
Uh, and also, Dr. Mitali, she's asking one question which is very interesting and relevant. And I had also this in mind that many women entrepreneurs, they are working in unorganized sector. So they
Right.
actually don't have any idea and patents, copyright. So rural entrepreneurs, we can say, or even
Yeah.
urban entrepreneurs, like,
Right.
dental hygiene is like, very much
Yeah.
neglected part of our
Exactly.
Indian this thing. So is like,
Absolutely.
patent, copyright. So even if urban woman or rural woman for that matter, they start the business, but then they
Right.
don't care about how to, protect their work. So
Yeah.
can you suggest how should we protect or motivate people to protect their work?
Yeah, madam, there is one thing that is a very ordinary because I had been on the as a I used to go to Mgiri, that is a rural place in Varda, and those
Okay.
people, the farmers over there, they would come up or they would develop small machines, and those
Okay.
machines were so good, and they're usable in their farm or regular life. Or for that reason, they would be developing their own phenyl and all these liquid soaps, etc. They
Mhm.
would be originating some kinds of liquid shampoos and then conditioners. They were of such good quality. Now, what happens, उनको कैसे बताना? Protect. They know that patent has to be taken for protection. So
Hmm.
this rural lot, even if they get a protection in design, they say ki we got a patent meala.
Uh-huh.
Even if
Right.
they go for so it is a generic name patent. They don't understand intellectual property. But supposing people like us, we know how to categorize. Now people like you or people like Sonali or people like people like Mitali, they know how to segregate. So it is very nice that you have you have a good big forum, make small groups, ask them to
Okay.
come to you. You do not need to educate them about the jargons of industrial design or application, etc. You only have to tell them, protect, karo, you have to protect it and do patent.
Okay.
And my friends, by the way, before you ask me the question, because Mitali is Dr. Mitali, with all respect to everybody, when I address Dr. Mitali or Sonali or Madam, of course, Madam Gauri is above, and then Advocate Deborah uh, I want to tell one thing. Yes, those who do not know, just give them an idea that this requires or it needs to be protected. And for protection, what to do? Let them seek your advice. And
Okay.
you and I, we have to really jump into to help them, which you all
Right.
are doing, I know. Like Gauri Madam always keeps telling me that your forum is doing excellent work, helping
Yes.
reaching
Yes,
up to
ma'am.
people, rural, urban, and everybody, those who need advice or some kind of, say, for that reason, interaction. So
Right.
they can go for it. Here, you see one more thing. There are so many types of watches or
Hmm.
wristwatches. Each one varies in design. and they are
Right.
all covered under patents or IPR. Only thing, IPR office, like it is for we lawyers to know that which kind of category this item should go. If it is
Right.
only external appearance, it would go under design, like I showed you, that all these bottles, they contain water only, but then their shape, configuration, features, ornamentation is different.
Right.
Look at the ornamentation, the lid, okay, the corks are different. And it is applicable to articles by industrial process only.
Right.
That
Right.
means by industrial process. There may be trademark and property mark. Property mark means silk. On that pure silk, that logo, property mark, trademark, copyright
Correct.
mark. Yeah. These go under industrial design. But then they are under the umbrella of IPR, intellectual
Okay.
property. So that is one umbrella in all over or throughout the world. The
Okay.
acts came after that. India was very much forward. Only thing in India, it comes into existence a bit late. But it's
Right.
never too late. You have picked it up quite in time, quite on time, because Amazon needs your trademark. The moment you have an article patented, or the moment you have an article having geographical indication, the cost increases. The
Ma'am, what is
cost.
geographical indication?
Should
Because
I come?
it is very technical. Don't
And no,
understand what is geography.
no, we will understand industrial. Let me come. Oh, so happy to show. Just let me show you. Yes, lucky. Lucky.
Ma'am, before we go to geographical indication, there is
Right,
one question which is coming up.
right.
If we create a new content with a compilation of already available content, and if we add something to the content which is already available, so can we patent it?
That is known as uh, that will go under copyright, because right in the beginning I have said that it is a written material content
Yeah,
not belonging to industry.
yeah.
It does not go through an industrial process. If it does not go through an industrial process, it can be copyrighted, but protection is there. It is also known as one of the patents. Yeah.
Yeah.
But only thing, signal. Yeah, for signal. The content
Okay.
matter. Of course, that goes very far. Signals, when that is prepared on your, say, signals for your what electronics or for your DRDO, yeah, those content matters cannot be prepared. But ordinary, if you say that there is a content matter, text, poetry, or some idea, yes, it has to be original and labor should be there. That means labor of brain, mind.
Yes.
Remember, in everything it is intellectual. Friends, let me tell you, yeah, here comes the copyright. I've come to geographical indication. I don't know my friend who had asked this question. May I know the name of the friend who has asked this question? Content
She's
matter.
she's Mitali, because she's been
Mithal.
teaching and she has lot of technical questions.
Mitali, you can certainly go on asking. You have content matter. Are you teaching or you are practicing something? You are teaching, na?
She's
Yeah,
teaching, yes.
you are teaching. So, supposing you are compiling some content matter from various agencies or from various domains. Okay, but for those content matter to arrange, you require brain. Okay,
Yes.
so you are arranging, you require skill, and then
Yes.
you are adding some content matter of your own, That becomes original. So you can certainly file for copywriting, and cover will be yours. Cover
Yes.
means now the matter will be yours, copyright will be yours, that will be your intellectual property. When NAC comes, now if Mitali is teaching somewhere, NAAC, NAC, National
Yes.
Accreditation, they usually ask, do you have a patent? Now,
Yeah.
in some subjects, you cannot go for industrial use. Subjects like economics, subjects like law, you cannot go for industrial process. But
Right.
copyright you can do. You can have a content matter, and then you can certainly say that this content matter is copyrighted. NAC would accept it as intellectual property.
Wow.
Okay?
So
And
very
at the same time, can I add one more sentence?
sure,
If
sure,
for
ma'am.
Mitali or for Sonali or for advocate, what happens? Whatever is your original, new, get it covered under one of the IPRs, whichever is suitable.
Okay.
Please, any one of us, please sit together. You can certainly free of cost interact with me. I can certainly say this is going under trademark, this is going under copyright, this is going under design, this is going under geographical indication, this is going under patent, and then you start working onto it, and in due time you get the award of protection like patents.
So, ma'am, now I think you have given us an invitation and we are not leaving you. So we are going to get stuck to you for everything.
All pleasure is mine. Yeah.
Because ma'am, we have many entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs, and who really want to get something or awareness about, content, copyrights, trademarks. We are not aware because these are all technical terms, and it is very difficult to get hold of person who will actually make us understand. So we are not leaving you now, so you will have to get stuck with us.
Of course. And then I am coming to geographical
Design.
indication. My friends, can I come to show you something?
Yes.
मेरी पगड़ी इसमें नहीं है. Okay. Friends, you are sitting in Pune, somebody is sitting in Nasik, we are sitting, I am sitting in Nagpur, I think Gauri ma'am is also in Nagpur. Can you see few things? Yeah? The first one is orange, Nagpur orange.
Yeah.
Okay?
Ma'am, it is not visible. Is it on your presentation?
Yeah, it is on my presentation.
No, it is not visible.
Okay, now one second. Let me do it again. Please, 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 share. Can it be seen now?
Yes, we can.
It happens with technology, huh?
Right.
It happens with technology. Please bear with me. Though I have my friend who is helping me still. Now, can you see an orange, cut orange? It is a special type and it is known as Nagpur orange.
Yes.
What is it?
Yeah.
When it is identified by a geographical name, Nagpur.
Okay.
Speciality is of Nagpur and originated somewhere in Nagpur when the geographical conditions of Nagpur has given rise to a certain product which has its own characteristics. That is, it has its medicinal value, it has its table value, it's kept on the table, that means as a fruit you can have. Then it can go for your processed values, like it can go for juices, etc.
Yeah.
So that additive value, we are able to, when somebody is able to furnish that this is original of this place, and it is of such value and the characteristics are special. Then
Okay.
it is geographical indication. I'll give a small example here. Of course, basmati rice. नीचे दिख रहा?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Basmati, tell me, my friends, does it not interest you? Please tell me, one of you, कि basmati का क्या हुआ? Is basmati is with us or with you or it is with US or someone? बताते? Can you tell me? Can you?
Basmati.
हाँ,
Basmati.
basmati. हाँ.
Yeah. So basmati, we make pulao, then biryani.
Yeah. But then
Everywhere.
who has the property rights?
No idea, ma'am.
No idea. What had happened? Okay. I would be just now mentioning few interesting facts. Hope you would be interested. There is
Yes.
Assam tea. You can see tea gardens. There is Darjeeling tea. The Made in India, there is a logo. You can see Made in India logo on the right top corner. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I can show you some more. You can see handloom patchini. Can it be seen? Madhubani
No.
painting.
Darjeeling and Assam we can see.
Yeah, Darjeeling and Assam. I can show you some more.
Yeah.
I can show you some more. Yes, I have this patchini picture also. Yes. Share. Yeah. Can it be seen?
1 second. Yes.
Handloom patchini, Madhubani painting, Kolhapuri chappal. They are all unique in their character. Okay. Now patchini goes under the name of handloom patchini or Maharashtra patchini. Madhubani painting. Madhubani is a place in Bihar, I believe. Madhubani painting. Kolhapur is a place in Maharashtra. The chappal is characterized by Kolhapuri chappal. And in this series, I'll show you the next one also. In this series, I can give you the example of your Puneri Pagdi. Puneri Pagdi, it's not shown here. But can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Puneri Pagdi, that is Pune, the typical Pagdi that has been patented. But then, not patented, they say it is patented, but then it is registered under intellectual property, and that registration is in the name of, under the category of GI, that is geographical indication. Can you see Rasgulla?
Yes.
Petha?
Yeah.
Tirupati Laddu?
Yes, ma'am.
Bikaneri Bhujia? Yeah,
Right.
they are the specialty. And my friends, let me tell you, like Amul brand won and got millions of dollars from other places. These things, they carry the mark Made in India on the right side, top corner. And then when they go for export, they carry almost 10 times more its cost. So it is like 10 times more the cost. Puneri Pagdi, just think of it, a marriage taking place, and it has become a fashion, in US and New Zealand and in Australia, even foreigners, they like to flaunt a Puneri Pagdi. They like to flaunt a Puneri Pagdi, Puneri Pagdi, and the cost is very high. They order here in Pune. And those who are holders of the patent, they charge quite high competitive price. Similarly, basmati rice. Basmati rice goes under the name of Dehradun rice. And for that reason, there are so many other items. Even you can think, my dear friends, like Mysore sandal soap. Can you see this? Mysore sandal soap. Such a small soap, and the old time soap, it's such a small thing, but the cost is very high abroad, out over there. And sandal soap, that sandal soap in India, you go to a grocery shop, even in Nagpur, we pick it up. But US, UK, out over there, it's fat costly. Even in Japan, where my Maharashtrian friends are there, they are saying our own soaps are very costly here. They out over there. Why? Because they have been patented. They have their origin in a certain place. They are special in their character. So once you are able to identify something new and special of a particular area, you can think of getting it stamped under or registered under geographical indication. And for that also, you can certainly sit together, have an item, you can go for, we can interact. And in this manner, we can really develop very valuable patents and IPRs. My friend, she just my friend Rakhi, she just now is telling me Vada Bhat of Vidarbha.
Yes.
This is new. We all can go together and Vidarbha Vada Bhat. We can have, and then pack it in certain form and then send it. And never give the recipe, to never make it public. Because once it is patented, it is only your right. None else can use it. Yes.
Wow. Ma'am,
yes.
If I patent my product, so would that increase the cost of my product then?
Yes, that would increase the cost of your product. That would also give an indication of the quality of your product. That would give exclusive right over how to make, how to use of the product, all these things. I'll give you a very simple example which is not here. When I was young, around in 95, 99, etc., I went abroad so many times those days. And in the airport, I could pick up one Revlon lipstick. And that Revlon lipstick was fat, costly, Sonal. Very costly. I just fail to understand why Revlon lipsticks in Mumbai, they cost different and why. Maybe due to airport cost or something. No. Other lipsticks, the cost were different and this cost was much higher. I said, what in the world makes it so high? I saw somewhere it was written patent pending. That was Revlon company had protected it under patent. They did not also get the patent. Patent was pending somewhere in England. Still the cost was so high. And then people like me, we women, somewhere we are catty also. I went to find out, is there any difference in quality? Yeah. Oh, don't tell me. Only once I did not need to rub it also. Just graze through my lips. Give it such a good shine, such a good the quality. And I was convinced that patent, it is written patent, means high quality. Yeah.
Yes.
So patent is an indication of quality. Yes.
Yeah. So, ma'am, can we write copyright pending, patent pending, and still get ourselves protected till we get the patents? Okay.
Yes.
So, ma'am, there are many women entrepreneurs in our group also who have been registered themselves under MSME. So, does MSME grant some subsidy? Because I have heard that MSME grants some subsidies if we do the patents or copyrights like that. So, what subsidy can we get from MSME?
What happens? Yeah, there is a more than subsidy you get, but then of course I am on the roll of MSME Nagpur, Raipur, Chhattisgarh, and MP. What happens once you get? But then it's very miserable. Why MSME has done it, I don't know. Maybe inadvertently, they only give for trademark and patent. They are not giving for geographical indication, copyright, or design. Whereas design is very much a patent.
Exactly.
Okay? They need to, I think people like you and me, should write to the MSME ministry and ask them that policy talks about the IPR policy. There is a IPR policy with Government of India 2016. That policy talks that MSME has to give subsidy to all the IPRs. But then MSME has right now is giving only to patent and trademark, not giving to design, not giving to copyright, not giving to GI. Whereas GI is such a big thing, let me tell you, geographical indication, it is for that region, and the amount of money Government of India will get through this Made in India logo. It is very important. Supposing I, you, Gauri and your friends, you make a group separate for GI and you start finding what Aurangabadi shawl or some Nasik, of course Nasik grapes are but Nasik onions. And if you get onions, pyaj, if you get geographical indication, it will carry huge value. And out of the value, 40% will go to the farmers. And the state government is getting the money, India government is getting the money in terms of taxes, in terms of various kinds of other revenues. So why not? So doing GI is very, very important, and I believe we women should be able to find out what is our original. Purane dino se what is our origin. Of course, we are trying that mudra of yoga. In yoga, we do mudras, pranayam, asana. Those mudras should be protected. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so many things, ma'am. In such a short time, you have told us so many things.
No, so, I know it's becoming 1 hour.
Ma'am, last question which is coming up is, in case I made some developments in my product after filing a patent or IP, do I have to go through the process all over again?
Not all over again, but some some steps are cut. You have to file a patent of addition.
Okay.
Because in that you are improvising, isn't it? So there has to be a patent of addition. Yeah.
Okay. So I think, ma'am, that answers all our questions and patent. And let me tell you very frankly, ma'am, patent, copyrights, GI, all these technical terms were really confusing, and I'm sure all the viewers today, they have got a clear idea of what are the patents, copyrights, and even GIs. So
design.
yes, design also. I mean, it was such a technical jargon, and people get confused. Yes, and I'm so happy that you have actually told us very, very, in a very simple way that every one of us can understand. And ma'am, actually, one last question to you. Do you you have acquired so many degrees? You have acquired so many degrees. And did you, I mean, how could you do this? It was such a multitasking thing that was required.
All women do. All women do. My degrees have a name, but all the things that you acquire, they are also degrees. All my friends who are here, they have special degrees. They have reared up their children. They have acquired some acumen in entrepreneurship. They have acquired the skill of management. They have acquired the skill of coming together and living together. This is the, this is skill. This is skill. That you are still remaining together. Let all of us do something very good together, and wherever your cover or you require a registration, I'm certainly there, Sonali, and at the outset, I'm very, very thankful to Skills Foundation, all who are connected with Skills Foundation, all the office bearers, And then Madam Gauri Chandran, she had been a mentor and always an
Yes.
advisor to all of us, advocates, Advocate Roshali, and I think Dr. Mitali, and I
Yes.
don't know the names, but
Shruti
all
and Dr. Prachiti. So they are
uh,
also my
yeah,
team
Madam
members.
Shruti, Dr. Prachiti, by name I would remember all of you. But thank you very much for encouraging me and my profession. But then I'll always be with you and come up with new things. We will
Yes.
register it fatafat,
Yes,
such
ma'am.
that
Bilkul.
such that market value improves.
Yes, yes. I think that is the revelation that you have made, and it has really geared us up. And definitely, ma'am, next week we will have a conference or Zoom call,
Yeah,
and we can really start working together. Thank you
yeah.
so much again for your valuable time and coming on Skill Connect platform. We are so grateful and privileged to have you with us today. Thank you so much.
Same here.
Thank
All the
you.
best. Have a nice, wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Bye bye. So, friends, we had Dr. Ushoshi Guha, expert and IPR attorney, Government of India, and I'm so glad and privileged that she had made all the jargons, all the technical jargons related to IPR so simple for us. And she is going to be there with us, helping us out to all the entrepreneurs, and we will definitely create a holistic entrepreneurs, and the journey of entrepreneurs will become so much easy with her backing. Thank you so much. See you again with the next inspiring journey.